Lord, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, girls. Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, friends. Hey, friends. How y'all doing?
hey.
Good. How are you?
Doing good. How's
Good.
your day going?
Still going.
Still
Another
going?
Wednesday.
Yeah, been all right, Melinda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
A training,
Right.
and it was a 6 hour training, virtual. So I was doing this to go
Uh-oh.
get right. I was trying to stay awake. I was like, "Oh God, help me!" Somebody
Right.
put my feet up, and I get comfortable.
Oh,
Right.
that's the worst. Virtual trainings when you're comfortable. You
Right.
definitely want to go to sleep.
I was like, "Come on, shit, wake up."
Right. Right. Well, welcome to the Praise Reporter. We are your host. I'm Salon. This is, which
I'm
one?
Melinda.
Yeah.
And I'm Dana.
We are a ministry of the Sanctuary of Praise International Ministries, where our pastor is Bishop Dr. William B. Smith Sr., our assistant pastor is Dr. Sherlyn M. Smith. We are located at 35 McNaughton Street in Akron. Our service times on Sunday morning, we are in person. We do have limited capacity in person service at 11 a.m. Sunday mornings. You're welcome to join us, but we are doing masks and social distancing, but we are in person. Or you can join us here on Facebook and YouTube live every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So I think I already asked you guys what's been going on with y'all this week. I know it's only day
Work.
3 work, well, we're 3 days into the week, hump day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We had an awesome Sunday service. Awesome Sunday service. I loved the Sunday
So
service. The young,
great.
right? Young people were so awesome. So awesome. So awesome. And they were so much fun too at that. We did the whole week. So we had they were with us last week, of course, you guys know. And so that was fun last week doing the praise reporter with the young people. And so that was just so cool. The whole week was just cool with the young people. I just love doing stuff with the young people. The service was so awesome. The choir, they did so good. The praise dancers. Did y'all have a favorite part about Youth Week? I'm calling it. It's Youth Week.
Well,
Stefan.
yeah,
Stefan,
he came
right?
with the hat and the chains. I was like, "Oh, Run DMC."
On DMC. Exactly,
Right.
right? Stefan was so awesome. He really took that theme. He made that theme live, right? So we all know that
Yes.
the theme was 70s and 80s fashion attire, just the 70s and 80s. Our young people, they decided that, that was their idea. So Stefan came in with the Kango, the chains,
Yes,
sunglasses.
he did.
It was so good. It was so yeah. He took that. One of the kids had the pixie sticks in her buns and
Yeah.
everything in
Right.
her hair bun. You see, Ellis had on his walking suit. Am I calling it a walking suit? What am I calling it?
Walking suit.
Walking
I
suit
don't
with
know.
his
Maybe that's for the older people. Walking suit.
Walking suit, his jogging suit.
jogging suit, and y'all saw he had one pants leg up, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
classic 80s, right? Yes, connect to the back. Yeah,
oh my
you
God,
so fun.
he looked like his dad. When
Yeah.
he turned his
Yeah,
back,
Yeah.
it was so much fun. So much fun. Youth Day was so much fun. So much fun. So we're so proud of our youth. So
another thing I like too, I was just excited about the whole service, how they
Mhm.
stepped up to the plate, how the announcements were read so eloquently,
yeah,
and then the introduction of the speaker and my favorite person. I thought that was good. Everybody had their own special touch to what they did, and they
and it
did
was
well.
scripted.
Yeah,
Exactly, they did it themselves. It wasn't scripted. We didn't tell them anything.
That's right.
It was
right.
all unscripted, how they
They
felt.
owned it. Yeah.
Right, right. I'm excited to see them in more ministry aspects first um,
Exactly.
this Sunday. No, throughout
I was
every
thinking that
Sunday.
too.
Right,
I
yeah,
was
not
like,
just Sunday.
they did so well. This, it was just so good. I was
Yeah,
like, we got to bring them on more than just Fifth Sunday.
right, right. and seeing that our next fifth Sunday isn't until
May.
May.
Yeah.
So yeah, young people, get ready. If you're watching, get ready. Get
Yeah.
ready. Don't be scared. Get ready.
Yeah. And Deacon Sean preached
Yes.
great word.
Yes, he
So good. So
Yes.
good. And
And go ahead.
I'm living off it was so good, so deep, but then so practical. I'm living off the practicality
So
of the
practical.
word. It was just so
Yeah.
everyone could take something from it. And I think that's the mark of good word, where you walk away and everybody, no matter what age you were able to relate to the word and take something from it and learn from it. I just love it. Yeah, I loved it.
Such a great word.
My thoughts. Those are my thoughts. So yeah.
Confirmation follow-up. I'm not sure. I can't remember who posted it from church, but someone else had said something about dream big.
Mm-hmm.
I tagged
Okay.
him so he could see it. Like
Oh,
that
wow.
same day, I was like, this
Yeah.
is confirmation. I was like, oh God, that was like, it was like, how I say, zoomed in and just blown up like wow. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like great confirmation. I started writing stuff down. I was
Right.
like, Sean, you did that.
Right. Right. Oh, so just I'm just so excited. Excited about our young people. Excited about the Sanctuary of Praise. Just excited about it. Excited about it. Happy I am. Right. Right. So we have eased into the month of February, y'all. It is February 3rd.
Yes.
February 3rd.
Thank
February
you.
3rd.
Yes.
You January.
Came
Right. We just went through watch night service, didn't we? Didn't we just have that?
Absolutely.
Thought it was a couple days ago, right?
It seems like it.
Right. So we're into the month of February 3rd. And so the month of February is Black History Month.
Yes.
Black History Month. So the entire month of February, because it's Black History Month, we're going to devote all of our praise reporters at some point in the praise reporter. We're going to discuss Black history. Black history, my history.
Yeah.
My history.
My history. I like that. That's good.
Right. Black history, my history. Right. So we're all going to share something, about Black History Month each Wednesday night, and we're going to invite some guests on, and they can share some information about Black History Month. So if you would like to be one of our guests, hit us up. Email us. I'll insert our email address here shortly. But I'm going to start off Black History Month, and we're just going to talk. I'm just going to talk briefly about Carter G. Woodson, who's the father of Black History Month. Is just what I'll just say. He's the father of Black History Month. And it started as just a week, Negro History Week. That's how it started, and turned into Black History Month by Carter G. Woodson. So we're excited about that. Excited about his insight, because he was a study of African culture, African history. He studied that, So we're excited about him being the father of Black History Month. So that's how we're going to start it off. Carter G. Woodson in February. He did that he chose the month of February to honor two abolitionists, and one being Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. So that's why he chose, their birthdays are in February. So that's why he chose, this is what, my studies have shown. So that's why he chose the month of February to honor two abolitionists, Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. So that's how we got Black History Month, right? So you guys, I'll turn it over to y'all. What's your contribution to Black history, my history? What you gonna talk about, Melinda?
So, a little known Black history fact is my person is Marie Van Britton Brown, and she was a full-time nurse, but she invented the first home computer with closed circuit TV. and she was a full-time nurse, but she was kind of felt like uneasy because nurses work all kinds of hours. So she
Mhm.
had invented that to in recognition of coming home late. So she developed a security system that would alert the authorities if someone came to her door or on her property. So that's my little
Yeah,
known Black history fact. She
My
was
hip,
born in 1922. She passed away in 1999.
that is a great
wow,
fact.
that's great, right? Hey, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Uncle Ed.
Okay, so Dana,
Yes, ma'am.
turn it over to you. Your Black History, My History moment.
Okay, I have two, but I will make them quick.
That's
Um,
fine. Yeah.
I chose two based on what my profession, but also what I love. Both of them. I'll talk about Mitzi J. Smith. She's an educator, but she's also a community activist, so to speak, which I
Okay.
love both education, community activist, and she's also a preacher. You better preach, girl.
Preach,
She has
preach,
a
Missy.
doctorate. Right. So it's stuff that I love. Christian education, biblical studies, community activists, preaching, teaching, education. And she is Reverend Dr. Mitzi J. Smith. She is the first African American woman to receive a doctorate degree from Harvard. And
Wow.
she earned her PhD in New Testament studies from Harvard. She
Wow.
did that in, right? Um, so amazing. She also earned her master's from Howard University. She has two masters, but one of them she earned from Howard University, their School of Divinity. She now is a teacher, a preacher, a biblical scholar, and author. She is also the founder of Living in Full Empowerment. And she's from Ohio. She grew up in Columbus, Ohio.
Always
Man,
Yes, you better go, girl. Mitzi J. Smith.
Mitzi
Um,
Jason.
Mitzi J. Smith. She began preaching in 1982. She was accepted the call in 1980, began preaching in 1982. She's been preaching around the country, around the world. Um, she also teaches at Ashland University Seminary College, their Detroit campus. She teaches there. And she has several books, and she challenges the notion of, mm, I'm trying to be almost like politically correct, but you know how when we talk about standardized testing and things of that sort, we talk about how the people that made those, they were basically made by Caucasian males, you know? And yeah, and so that's a lot of times why our young people of color, why they may not understand some of the things within the test because it's not relatable to them. And so, you know how back in the day, the Bible, how a lot of Caucasians used it to promote slavery and things of that sort. She challenges that through her teaching and through her books. She challenges the thoughts um, of Christianity gone wrong, for lack of a better phrase or word.
Wow.
Christianity gone wrong, and the white supremacy of Christianity and the white supremacy of the Bible. She challenges those thoughts and concepts and things like that, which I think is amazing. I heard about her on 103 WCRF. So
Mm.
if anyone's wondering if I'm bringing forth someone who's like out there, no, she was on 103, so she's okay. I'm just saying. So, Dr. Mitzi J. Smith, if you look her up, look at her books. I think she's a phenomenal woman, phenomenal African American woman to look at. And I say it both like that, a phenomenal woman and a phenomenal African American woman. Because when you put her in a class of any woman of any nationality, any ethnicity, she is still a
It's
phenomenal woman
come on
that
now.
just happens to be African American.
right.
So I love that about her.
And she probably has a lot to write about what just went on in
Yeah.
these past couple of months,
Right.
when you talk about she talented,
Yeah.
Christianity. So just, go,
Yeah.
we're moving on. Moving on.
Exactly. Yeah. So Dr. Mitzi J. Smith, look her up.
Yeah.
Also, the other person I'm going to talk about, my moneymaker. That was
Uh-oh.
my fault.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Am I back on? Okay, sorry. I closed my phone. Sorry. My moneymaker job is I work at an equine or horse company.
Mhm.
And my profession is clinical counseling. And so I've written many papers in school and reports and things like that on equine therapy because the owner of our job here, the owner of our company, he allowed us to take our Twin Tots children to his farm, his
That's so
barn,
great.
his horses right here in Ohio, and interacting with the horse and everything, horses and the children, those children that had behavior problems or ADHD, things like that. I immediately saw the change and the effect, and it made me a believer of equine therapy. I was already looking at it because of where I work, and also I was going to school for counseling. So that I just saw it connect. So the other person I would like to introduce is Patricia E. Kelly. She is a vet. She's a veteran, African-American
Veterinarian.
cowgirl.
Woman.
No,
A
a veteran.
A veteran.
Yeah, she was in the Marine Corps.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
thank you for your service, Patricia E. Kelly. And she's an African-American cowgirl. Yes, they do exist. And she founded Ebony Horse Women, Inc.
Okay.
Ebony Horse Women, Inc. And they do equine therapy and several other things. But equine therapy, and the reason she founded it was because she said, as challenging as the task may have seemed, she believed and wanted to level the playing field for intercity youth to have the same opportunities and resources in equine-based and equine-assisted therapy as their suburban counterparts. So she knew the value of equine therapy when it came to counseling and helping, and she wanted that to come to the inner city and help inner city youth also. So Patricia E. Kelly, she founded Ebony Horsewomen to push forward equine assisted therapy in the inner city. And I have to read, it says the mission is using horses to heal and educate. I love that.
Yeah.
It believes in the power of horses to heal. It is a healing center. And if anyone wants to look her up, they can look her up at www.ebonyhorsewomen.us. So that's another person I wanted to bring forward, Patricia E. Kelly from Ebony Horsewomen, Inc.
Wow.
Love it. Love it.
Those are my two.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing somewhere with equine therapy and all that, because again, working where I work, I get a lot of that. And I just saw a magazine. We just got a magazine in the mail, and from a big national horse feed organization company that buys our product, and they're saluting Black History Month, and they're highlighting African American horsewomen and horsemen. So I'll probably come more from the equine therapy or anything that has to do with horses and African Americans this month. Yeah.
That's so great.
Isn't it great?
Love it. Love it.
So long since I've been horseback riding. I would love to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I want to go on the beach, y'all. I want to go horse riding on the beach. Look,
Okay.
I went to the farm when our kids went from Twin Tots. I went to the farm with them, and just to see the kids interacting with the big horses, and the kids that you thought would be so scared of this big, huge horse, they were not. Once they got that brush and started brushing that horse, it was just amazing.
Wasn't it? It was amazing.
It really was. It really was. So,
Wow.
I love this. Black history, my history, right? So we're going to continue doing this for the month of February. And so I'll put in the comments. We'll put in the comments the people we talked about today, who Sister Melinda talked about. I just did general information, Carter G. Woodson. We all know, already. So I'll put Sister Melinda's name. We'll put that in the comments. And then the two people that Evangelist Dana spoke about, we'll put those in the comments also. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that now so it stays up. So Melinda, give me your
Her long name?
You give me her government
I
name?
love her first name.
It's Marie Van Britton Brown.
Bton.
Brittian. Brown.
Hyphenated Brown.
No hyphen.
Okay.
1922 to 1999.
All right.
Closed circuit television, security system.
Okay. So I put her name. I'm putting her name in the chat so you guys can look it up later. So it'll be out there so you guys can look her up later. Marie Van Britton Brown. And then Dana, give me yours. Mitzi, Dr. Mitzi.
Reverend Dr. Mitzi J. Smith, Mitzi.
Oh, okay.
Mitzi J. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And
Patricia E. Kelly, Kelly.
All right. So I got those comments in the chat so we can look them up later. You can look them up. So we invite you to go ahead and check out these three women, Black History, My History women. Check out these three women sometime this week. And yeah, our Black History facts. Yes, I love it. I love this. Our Black History, My History, Black History, My History. Our moments of Black history. So, guys, that's good. I love this.
Comments popping up of people that were watching.
Yes, yeah. Did you see that? Yeah, April Reagan said, "Oh wow," when you were talking about Dr. Smith, Reverend Dr. Smith, Dr. Mitzi J. Smith. Oh wow, never heard of her. Thanks, Dana. Princess. We posted these out there also. A heart. She did a heart. Kenda, come on with the Black history knowledge. We need it.
Yeah.
Love it. Knowledge is power. Thanks, ladies. We showed that up there. So yeah, so great, so great. So we'll be back next week. We will be back next week with some more My History. I want to call it My Story, My Story, My History.
Yeah.
Black History, My Story. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, this is the Praise Reporter, and we're doing Black History, My History. The entire month of February. So next week we'll be back at 6 o'clock. We are a ministry of the Sanctuary of Praise International Ministries. Our pastor, Bishop Dr. William B. Smith Sr., our assistant pastor, Dr. Shirley M. Smith. When we leave here, we do have prayer going on our intercessory prayer line. So you are welcome to join that every Wednesday at 6:30. We do intercessory prayer on our prayer line, our prayer and praise conference line. So the numbers scrolling along the bottom, you are all welcome to join us. We go from about 6:30 till about 6:55 with intercessory prayer. And then after that, we are live. Well, we go on Zoom. We're on Zoom for Bible study where our bishop is. We just started a new lesson last week. So you didn't miss much. So you're welcome to join us for our Bible study on Zoom. The link is located on our Facebook page if you didn't already receive it. But any and everyone, you're welcome to join us. Any of our services, whether on Zoom, we post them on Facebook, we post the links on Facebook, or on here on Facebook and YouTube Live for our Sunday services. You're welcome to join us. So good. All of this history that we talked about today, my history, my story. Right. Thank God for you ladies. Thank God for the info that you gave us. Knowledge is power. So thank God for the power that you imparted to us, imparted to everyone. Right. So any last words from you guys?
I wanted to say, although February is set aside to acknowledge Black History Month, but remember, Black History for us is 365 days a year.
That's
my
right.
story. That's my
story.
Right. Right.
My story. That's right.
Black history is my
this.
story. Right.
Live
it
history.
every day. Yes. Yes. Any last words, Dana?
No, that's great. I second that every day.
Yes. Every day. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us today. We'll see you next week. Join us next week, 6:30. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.